Matt Dekker here with Amateur Sports Television. I'm joined here by Flin Flon head coach Mike Reagan. Mike, great game today. You guys went in and shoot out 6-5. What were your thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought we started off slow. I didn't like our start, that's for sure. But good teams find ways to win, and we went into the third period tied. I thought that that was a good goal to set for the boys after the start that we had, and then we give up a goal in the third period, and then have to find a way to tie it up there and win in a shootout. We haven't been a team that's won a lot of overtime games or shootouts, so I think that the fans were pretty excited, and no question that the team was too.
Well, and it keeps you guys in the hunt for the top in your guys' division. Speaking about being at the top of your guys' division, you guys had a huge trade that happened earlier last night.
Yeah.
What can you say about that trade?
Well, I've been working on that one for a long time. Dane Hurst is a guy that we've targeted early on in the season that we wanted to acquire. And, I think that there was his D partner there, Troy Quinn. We acquired him a week ago. And, when we got him, obviously the two wanted to play together. And, we were fortunate enough to be able to find some pieces that work out great for Kindersley. I know that they've struggled a little bit in the goaltending department, and a guy like Matt Dekker is going to be a huge addition for them, and Drayson Collier being a young guy. So, I think it's a little bit of a perfect storm for both teams. It was a good fit, and we're very fortunate and very excited about having him.
What kind of impact do you see this being on your team? What kind of impact will Dane Hurst have on the D-corps?
Well, he's a top four defenseman, and he's offensive minded, and he's a big, strong guy that went to the MJHL finals last year, and they lost in Game 7 in overtime. So he's a motivated individual, and I like that, and it's his 20-year-old season. He's got a lot of goals set in mind, and I think he's going to make us tougher to play against, another guy that you can count on to put out there and eat up big minutes. And not saying that our young guys haven't done a terrific job, because they have, and I think that we're a better hockey team because our young guys got the opportunity to play a lot early on, and now that we're able to add a few veterans, I think that it takes a little bit of pressure off them, and it sends a message to our fans and to our team that we're trying to win a championship here, and I think you have to be able to make some bold moves throughout the season, and like I said, we're fortunate enough that we were able to have the right pieces to make that happen.
Do you have any early expectations for Dane Hurst coming in here?
I don't want to put too much pressure on him.
Right.
I think that the big thing is when Troy got here, he scored 2 goals in his first game, and that's ideal. Obviously, you would love for him to produce first night, but I think the biggest thing is just come in and get comfortable and get to know the guys, get to know the system, and just be a piece of the puzzle. He doesn't have to be Superman or the guy that comes in here and saves the day or anything. He just has to come in here and fit into what we're doing, and I think if he does that and keeps it simple, and that we'll be fine.
Awesome. Big trade again earlier last night. Dane Hurst coming over from Flin Flon from
Kindersley.
Thank you. In exchange, Drayson Collier, Matt Dekker, and Hunter LaRoque going over to Kindersley. I'm Matthew Dekker with Amateur Sports, reporting from Flin Flon.